Start a little early tonight. I know I said we were going to start at 7:05. It is currently 7:05, but apparently I was incorrect, and it's actually at 8:05 that it starts. So we have an hour till it starts. Uh, and in the meantime, I started a $15 triple up tournament. We'll see what we can do here while we wait for the other tournament to begin. Which is going to be, stay tuned because that's going to be interesting. Because we cannot play, for some reason, the $2,500 weekly uh, free roll does not. You can't start it from inside the application, the PC application. You have to go online and play through the online application. And I'm currently playing on the PC app. They give us, you get the tournament lobby here, um, but you can't ever get to the table. At least that's been my experience the last few times that I have attempted to join. Um, they never allow you to get through here, so I always have to close out the app, the PC software, and then log in through the website and play the free rolls through there. And I don't understand why that is. And if anyone from Ignition ever watches this video, please figure that out and correct it, because I'd really enjoy playing it through the app like everything else. I need some feedback from y'all. Uh, Let me know what it is you want to see or hear, or just give me a little guidance, because I don't really get. Lord have mercy. Oh, so frustrating. Those ones I really want to limp in on. Um, I mean, I want to make this better for everybody that wants to watch. I don't mind criticism. I don't. I definitely want to hear from everybody. Uh, if there's different games, different formats you want to watch, um, let me know. I'll work it out. And I'm gonna run a few. I'm sorry, trying to talk while I'm yawning. The joys of doing live. I'm going to do a few of those jackpot sit and goes. I was playing one earlier today and really thought that would be an interesting video for everybody to watch and see how those are played. It turned out poorly for me. I mean, I only played a 50-cent one, and came in second, and they don't pay out seconds on those. It's only first. Let's see if we can squeak away with a small pot here. Force me out. Oh, got more out of that than I expected. Definitely more than I deserved. But no, I really want. Well, yes, I personally want viewers and uh, to build a community of like-minded people that enjoy this kind of thing. But I want to do so in a way that benefits those that are actually watching, not so much myself. I mean, yeah, I definitely. I mean, anybody that starts doing this stuff, the ultimate end goal is to hopefully one day get enough views, um, and wow, completely blank subscribers. Excuse me, so much. Enough subscribers and views to actually create a profitable YouTube channel. But I mean, at this stage, I've given in to that and given up. Not necessarily given up on that dream, but I think it's more evolved. I want to be able to hang out and play these live and chit chat with people while I'm doing it and take people's advice and not take people's advice. Argue about whether I should have went all in or whether I should have folded. I think that'd be a whole lot of fun. I really do. It doesn't lend itself so well to TV watchers, which I'm a huge YouTube consumer. I watch a lot of YouTube. Uh, I mean, it's my number one app that I watch. I don't have cable. Everything I have is streaming. Have access to most of the streaming platforms. Um, but I'm on YouTube on my TVs through my Roku device. I've got Roku. I've either got Roku TVs or Roku sticks in every room and on every TV. So um, I spend the majority of my time watching YouTube, and I know that live live needs to be much more entertaining. And if I had more people to chit chat with, it might be. Trying to hold this on my own isn't. Uh, I know isn't as entertaining as it could be if I had other people to bounce off of and play off of. But until those days come, it's just little old, not so little old me. I always try to start these videos off. I know I'm already 10 minutes in, but make sure to comment, like, subscribe, chit chat in the chit chat. Um, doesn't cost you anything, doesn't bother you any. I know it takes an extra step, but sure helps me help the channel grow, get the videos out there to more people, get more people watching. I know people want to see, they feel more comfortable. I've seen the statistics. People are much more comfortable when they can see the person that's the YouTube creator. They buy in more to the whole personality, uh, not just a voice. But hell, the way I see it, radio reigned supreme for many, many, many years. So I know that there's enough out there that people can enjoy a voice, a little something to watch. Uh, and if I could stop saying the word right? That's what you need to do. You need to share this with all the college friends. And every Friday night, I'll get on here and I'll do a tournament. Y'all can play a drinking game to how many times I say but don't ever let me find out you're actually doing it, because you might leave in a hearse. Oh, let's see what's gonna happen here. Ooh. Got it. It was hairy there for a minute. One more heart. I'm glad I wasn't in that. I would have never pushed in with an ace two. It just, there's no way in hell. Pre-flop, no. Not a chance. Just like I'd never call king five off suit. But if I did, I might have, could have, would have won this hand. But again, like I tell y'all so many times on these triple up tournaments, your goal is not to stack up the biggest possible stack. Is a big stack good? Absolutely. Uh, but you don't have to have a big stack to be a winner in this, because it, from first to third, you all get paid the same amount of money. Doesn't matter whether you're first or whether you're third. If you can hold on, suck it up, make it to the end, uh, without letting somebody take you out, I'll play hands, uh, but you won't catch me playing a lot of hands on this game. Uh, Not in the triple up tournaments. I play very few hands. The pocket cards have to be good, and if somebody goes all in, I am not going with them, regardless of how good my whole cards are. Now, if I make it out there, like for instance here, if I make it out there into the flop for $30 and it flops out a six and two threes, you better believe I'm in it till the end. And if they go all in, I'm going with them. I will, absolutely, but I will never do it on whole cards. If somebody went it all in right now, I'd so come out. It's one of those situations where I overbet. Hopefully nobody has it, but if they do, we'll go. And that's just it. I just want that little bit of extra cushion, and I would have won that anyway. Uh, Come out with a full house. Like here, under normal circumstances in a cash game, I'd probably call this, just to see what the flop is. But here, I'm not risking an extra 60 chips just to see a flop for 9-5 off. I mean, 9-5 suited. Not a chance in hell. Not happening. I would have had to have kings or queens. No, maybe queens, but kings or aces, I probably would have called that. But very few other things would I have called that. Ace king suited, maybe. I'll call a little 15 with an ace six. I'll limp in there and I'll check this down. Fold out if they catch something. Yep. Because my goal is not to try to have the biggest chip stack. It's just to make it to the end. And the only reason I play those hands to get those little pots is to have a few more blinds than the person next to me. It's the ultimate goal. Like right now, I've got one person ahead of me in the third spot. In first, second, third. I'm sitting in fourth. I need to have more chips than this person at some point. Somehow, some way. But my hope is that they do something like this. Um, Somebody calls them, has a little bit better hand, and they get knocked down to 15, 20, or 15, below 15. And you just kick back and relax. Stay cool, calm, collected. And all you do is work your way towards the end of this game. And the exact opposite of what I want to happen is about to happen. Oh no, there we go. Boy, if I didn't get to... Ooh! Oh, that gut shot was a gut punch. Man. You never know. Somebody might have 8, king 10. It's always the problem of having the lowest hand. Just what I needed, but not what I needed all at the same time. Because they did not need to go to 2,000. I'm hoping this game doesn't last an hour. Starting to seem like, oh Lord, look at this. It's 2 hands in a row that I would have won. Would have had a straight on both hands and folded out both of them. But you run into a lot of that playing this game. I mean, if you play it like I do, you fold a lot of winning hands. Something you never see on World World Lord, can't talk today. World Poker Tour, WPT. Um, they never talk about the folded hold cards and how they fold out winning hands or the reactions, or and I wonder if that's just that they've done what I need to do, and probably most other people do, is once they fold the whole cards, they forget about them and move on to the next hand, regardless of what could have popped up. There are sometimes I wish they'd not show this. You just throw it into the muck and never think about it again, just like you do at a regular table. But in the online world, you have to look at that all the way through the hand. Or couldn't you give me a little better big blind hand? I ain't asking for much. Just a little better. I always feel so weird looking at the live stats in the YouTube studio, seeing zero concurrent viewers, and still sitting here talking. But I always have to remind myself that I leave these videos up. Somebody may again. The problem is there's no way I'm gonna make it. Well, I'm gonna fold, and that's gonna be a 7 or a deuce. Let's see. What's that rabbit card? Look at that crap. Let them fight it out. It's like 3 out of the last 6 hands. They fold. I'm triple betting. That's exactly why I did it, just to take their blinds. So I didn't have anything. And I would have. I need everybody to know I would have done that just about no matter what I had. If I catch that that's where I'm at and nobody behind me has called, um, called or bet or anything else. If all of them have folded and the only 2 people in front of me are the 2 blinds, I'm gonna triple bet every time. I may lose one here and there, but you're gonna win way more of them than you're gonna lose them, because the only reason that they're in at the moment is because they're in. They're already there and they're forced to be there, and unless they have an incredible hand, which happens every now and then, they're not gonna call. Not especially not at this stage. Lord have mercy. Oh, that hurts. Because I don't have a choice but to call. I get stuck in such a crappy situation. So I didn't have a choice but to call. Man, I feel like I can't do anything but call here. But I'm not going to. I'm going to force myself to sit it out. Those are some of the moments that hurt the most. Just forcing yourself to sit out. They didn't have a single thing. And they call. Oh, God. And see, just like that, deuces beat aces. Yeah, not every time, but man, I've had that happen to me so many times. Deuces, threes. I feel like, in all honesty, when you have both have pocket pairs, it is a coin flip. Straight up, it's just a matter of who runs out a better board, and that's it. Because you can have aces, you can have deuces. Only way you're gonna win that hand with those aces, obviously, board an ace. But if you don't board an ace, the only way you're gonna win is if they don't catch anything. So you do have a very slight edge. It's like 49, 51. Uh, so it's not quite 50-50, but so close. You don't have. Come on, give him 219 back. That was nice of you. I mean, I wouldn't give him any more after this, but getting a little nervous on my timing. It's already 7:35, and we still have a ton of people in this game. And I am way too low on the totem pole. Please don't river a club. Please. River anything but a club. Anything. Just like that, they're back in. Decent. You gotta go all in again. Thought about it though. Yep. And we're stuck in. Build some value. And pray for a heart. 2 chances. All I need is a heart. Feel like the Tin Man. Check that. Hopefully they'll bet. It did. We will call. And we will check again. And we will call. Are you serious? I didn't even see that coming. That hurt. Wow. I didn't even see that coming. There's no way in hell I could have got it. I couldn't have. There's no way I could have got away, got out of it. I couldn't have not called. It's not possible. Well, I'm gonna cut this one short. We'll start back up again here in about 27, not 26 minutes. We'll start all over again. Hopefully I got my bad game out of the way. My heart's still hurting a little bit. And the bad part about it is I know earlier in the video I stated, and I'm sitting here recalling this, that no matter what kind of a hand I have, if they go all in, I'm out. I said that. And I would have saved myself. I would have stayed in. Because no matter how good of a hand you think you have that. Oh, you have such a good shot of somebody having a better one. And in that situation, I let it fool me because in my mind, the best they could have had was a lower flush than me or a pair of aces. Then when we got to the river, the only thing they could have better than me is maybe three aces. Or maybe they're just trying to they're trying to call my bluff and knock me out of the pot. Or they're bluffing and trying to get me out of the pot. There were so many other possibilities that I let my brain believe that allowed me to get knocked out of that tournament. Because with an ace high flush with a king kicker, I didn't think anything could beat me. I mean, now again, I know that a full house beats me, four of a kind beats me. I know those things. Straight flush beats me. Straight flush wasn't possible there. Uh, I did not see the full house. Absolutely 100% did not see a full house as a possibility. And that was my mistake. Don't know many other people that would not have made the same mistake. But it doesn't make it hurt any less. All right, guys. I'm going to cut off here. I will come back on in 30 minutes. Not 30 minutes, 23 minutes. See you.